Good afternoon, everybody. So here we are on a Wednesday at noon, and we're kicking off our Wednesday workshops for the fall of 2021. Can you believe that, Jen? Already 2021 and fall and school has started. It's going by in a blur. So, we wanted to take the opportunity to introduce ourselves and just share a little about what to expect this year. So, here you have your friendly community engagement team for the School and State Finance Project. My name is Erika Haynes. I live in Windham, Connecticut, and I'm a mom of four, as well as the director of community engagement at School and State Finance Project. Jen, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. I am Jen Nakos, and I work with Erika. I'm a community engagement associate, and I live in Fairfield, Connecticut, and I have three children, one in seventh grade, ninth grade, and 11th grade.
And Jen and I were just talking about how lucky it is that we don't lose them on any given day with multiple activities and different grades. So, what we really wanted to do is give you a taste of what our Wednesday workshops are all about and how you can get involved. So, what I'm going to do is actually share my screen here with you, and we're going to take a look at our new website. We've revamped the School and State Finance Project website, and on our community page, which you see right up here, you have a community calendar. And it's going to show you a week at a time. Here we are on October 6th, and this is our noon workshop of just the introduction to what we've got going on here. You can always register for these events right on our calendar. We're doing this again tonight from 6 to 6:30. And if you want to see what's on tap for the next few weeks, here we have our next Wednesday workshop topics, and you can always jump in there and sign up. But we also want you to know that you can just go and see a full listing of events. And right now we have 20 events listed, and we'll be filling in more of that. Here we are today at our Intro to Wednesday workshops. And this is our nighttime one if you want to register. Then I just want to talk to you a little bit about what's coming up. Next week, we're going to talk about our work to support students who are learning English, as well as their families and the providers of those services. So, for those of you who ever wanted to know, how does Connecticut fund its English learners and what information goes into that calculation? We're going to share that in this session and look at current practices and what our hopes are for going forward. So that's October 13th. Then the week after that, on Wednesday the 20th, we're introducing the Lit Squad, which is we have in here our book club, but it's so much more than that. We really want it to be a discussion club, looking at like what books might be of interest and are current or relevant, but also there's so many other ways to get our information now. There are podcasts, there are great YouTube clips, and you know that because you're watching this one. So join us to learn about Lit Squad, and we'll be excited to have you participate. One of the things we also know is that most people get to see Jen and I, but you don't get to see the rest of the staff. So we're going to bring some of our staff on the 27th of October so you can meet the people behind the data, our policy folks, the amazing communications folks who help convert all of the information into great infographics. And so it's just a fun conversation. In November, we're going to talk about housing and education finance and how those two connect. I want to be clear though. These Wednesday workshops are a great opportunity to just connect and get a bit of information. These aren't going to give us a deep dive, but on that connection to education and housing, we're going to highlight the major ways that housing policy, both historic and current, actually affect our education and education finance system. And then in November, on November 10th, we're going to talk about Connecticut's communities. Um, we're a small state, but we have 169 communities, and they are incredibly different. And we want to give you a little sliver of what that looks like. So we'd love for you to join us. November 17th will be the first full on lit squad, and Jen will be leading that. Um, and then we will also be doing an ECS 101, how education cost sharing is funded. Um, and again, we have workshops and presentations on this that are 60 to 90 minutes. We're going to do it in 30 minutes, so it's going to be the real highlights there. And then finally, we're going to look at choice school funding because there are more than 10 school funding systems or formulas in Connecticut, and choice schools are the bulk of those, and they're all funded quite differently. And then we're going to finish our December workshops on December 15th with a look at what to expect in Connecticut's 2022 legislative session. And you can find all of these workshops right on our website, ctschoolfinance.org. Go right to the community pages. And then I also just want to share with you, not only will you find the Wednesday workshops on our calendar, but you can also find all of the other presentations that we offer. And we have series that we do, the mechanics of school finance, how do funds flow, the keys to success, how to talk about and advocate for the things that you really care about, the path of progress. This two-part series looks at the history of Connecticut's education system and really what the civics are of education in Connecticut. And those are series, but you can also find them all as individual workshops. And Jen and I are really happy to talk to anyone who might be interested in scheduling a workshop or presentation. We do these at no cost, and we will work to make sure that whatever your goals are, we meet, and that we're really talking about the concerns in your community as we do this. So we love to partner. We love to share this information. I'm going to stop our share. And Jen, I'd love to know, what are you most excited about this fall?
Oh, wow. I don't know. I'm excited about everything. I'm actually a little scary seeing you go through the schedule and ending in December. I feel like the fall is going to go really fast, but I'm really looking forward to the Lit Squad. I'm a big reader, and actually, I'll confess, I actually listen to books when I'm driving in the car. Really, any opportunity I can, I will listen as I'm just driving around town. So we are going to listen to all kinds of different things. We'll actually be reading as well. So some books and podcasts. I love TED Talks, Radio Lab. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have you really be part of selecting what we read or listen to. So we're going to have some fun features where you can give us some suggestions, we can vote. So it's going to be really interactive. So I'm really excited for that.
I'm really excited for that too. And it was so funny because my daughter last night told me she loaned a book to a teacher. And you know, when you get that first like anxious, you loaned a book? And she said, I loaned the children in E4 to my teacher. And she said, I think it's an important book. And I was like, It is. Now I want to read it again. So I am looking forward to that. I think I agree with you. As I was trying to pencil in what we're doing this fall, there's so much we want to talk about, and we really want to hear the feedback from the folks in our community. And what I'm looking forward to is not just these discussions, but hearing what else people want to learn about and how we can support everybody and really getting their voice out into the community and talking about how schools are funded, um, what equity is and what that means in the context. And I think we've got a lot of great ways to do it. So, we are looking forward to all of you out there joining us on any given Wednesday from 12 to 12:30 or 6 to 6:30. You can always reach us by our community page on that website. You can schedule a meeting with us right there if you want. So feel free to explore, have some fun, and we will see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.